Woohoo! All right, paddling out a little better. Got paddle over the shoulder. Gonna maybe cut out a little bit with the parawing here in a minute when a gust comes in. And yeah, we got a good group going today. It's gonna be fun with the homies. So we can use the parawing to slog out when we get a gust. We'll try and get up. And we're up. Say what up to Jason. A lot of kelp in here. Look at the parawinger. Yeah! So much kelp. All right. We got our friends paddling up. Looks like a kosh. Yeah, kosh is up. Here goes Laramie and Jason and Ron and Alex. So you're gonna see that they all kind of want to cut out and get out into those bumps because of the angle, and you want to get into the bigger bumps. What I'm gonna try and do is, now that the homies are trying to paddle up, I'm gonna tack out and do what I call a run line augmentation and get out to sea so I get to straight line it. And so now I know I'll be done parawinging, so I'll get my pouch ready for a stow. And I'm just gonna wing out to sea. The Pocket Rocket is super stable, easy to fly with one hand when you're doing run line augmentation. I usually don't even bother going switch when I'm just doing one line out, because I'm not trying to go upwind, I'm just trying to get out. And so I got the paddle on my back and I can just focus on getting out to sea. So all these bumps that I see coming in while side on shore, I can ride those and not feel guilty about losing ground to the beach because I've already cut out. So this will allow me to take a straighter line, to bomb more of the bigger swells with impunity. But we'll see how that works out. This is the first time doing it here, but got high hopes. Not a ton of wind, but some real good looking bumps here. Woo-hoo-hoo. All right, so what we're gonna do is get a little bit further, and I go ahead and put the GoPro in my mouth, stow the parawing into my stow pouch, pull the paddle off of my shoulder, and then start downwinding. All right. Woo-hoo-hoo. Some nice looking bumps out here. Look at that. Okay, got our pocket rockets collapsed. We're gonna gather our leading edge and drop into this absolute bomb right off the bat. So we got our power wing in our hands. Some people do this if they're just learning. I like to put it away and get my paddle out so I can surf it to my heart's content. Woohoo, it's sick out here. All right, so we put the power wing in the pouch, grab our bar, stow that. We'll grab that little Velcro. Now we're fully stowed and I'm gonna grab my paddle because I like having something in my hand for turning. It's fine to have your hands free, but just personal preference, I like the feeling of having the stand-up paddle in my hands. So I'll grab that now. All right, and that easy. Now we're downwinding. But we gained like a mile on my friends. Woo! Wow. So we want to keep an eye out for eelgrass because the water is really warm in southern central California right now, and that results in the kelp dying off and floating. So just want to keep it in mind. Ooh, chase it. So one problem I can already see is I'm in way bigger bumps than my buddies. I'm on a smaller foil, a 130, just having a blast, riding much bigger bumps out here. But I'm hauling ass, and they're gonna be going slow. So I'm gonna just smoke them on this run. So maybe at the end of the run, I'll bust out the pocket rocket and get some bonus laps while I wait for them at the end of the shuttle run. But whoo, bumps are good. Super soaked. Ledbetter delivering. Oh. Woo! Yeah. These are pretty speedy bumps. Whew. Dude, Ledbetter's bombing. We're getting these swells coming down the Santa Barbara Channel, funneled between the islands and the coast here, and it's just a full swell magnet. Oh, wow. Okay, I like to go up a bump and then sometimes carve back. Woo-hoo-hoo. So fun. So see, I can go whatever angle I want on these swells, because I can go whatever angle I want on these swells because I've already kind of parawinged out. So I just have the freedom to choose wherever I want to surf, and I don't care if it's in towards the beach. It's not getting me in smaller bumps because I'm plenty far out. I didn't know there was buoys out here so far. Let's go look at it. No mooring. Outfall. Don't know what that means. Woo! Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. Oh, this looks like a nice set developing. If you can see those ones in front, I'll wait for them and then they'll just build in front of me. And pretty soon I'm on it, up at the top, ready to surf it. All right, there's a homie. That looks like Alex. And I got some other homies. Sick. Woo! Oh yeah. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. Yeah. Oh, it's so fun. Yeah, I saw some, but I don't think I've hit it. More in the beginning. Whew. Credit card. Nice. Got out of the red tide for a minute. That was kind of gross with the red tide, but we got a clear section. Gotta enjoy it. Woohoo! Oh, it's so nice to be not red tide. What a treat. I think this is the place that we go, down here. Yeah. Whew. What a fun run. All right. Gotta finish off the run with a belly ride in. Woo, that was epic. Oh, speed boost. Ah! $130, 32 mast, 72 money. Oh. Yeah.